Adesima me mamuni na adwo ema okwapa ediba kasahini TV, so your one and only best TV channel on the YouTube network now. It's best to subscribe na watch page no me notification button with so ede amami Greg Motors and Greco to part opeka to Nissan Benz Toyota Corolla and Grand Opeka is dear to kwan buses and I ope dear to kwan oton trotro yento opetasi na to trotro Benz bibia bi kasa mbobo ho din eye ho akade ni na owopi 0559059894 from nenu wo mo entwetwe enkomo ede ena ekoso ewo Tobinco Akufo-Addo ana face so eye Food and Drug Board Authority for entem hoping sum of 94 million and Accra High Court assessing yam farmer a Tobinco over unlawful, Simbia Babontense, a year Nindrobi, say, and Famra Quemu and Obaya, Montinswa, FDA, Akoboko, Dudina, Enkoji Nguno, Abusia Krata for Epiaba Montia. Actually, say anyone say a year you says a 94 million Ghana cedis no yedema a year Tobinco pharmaceuticals na meba na makenka a year kratai our potokasemu at the amount message subscribe no share page no at the amount me home so na maba me ba metwa and summon so at the amount numere or bakufo media fan be person hin na kwakwan so ana wotimi kan mbazia. Alright, abusiam pacho yenko na menkenkan enfama wo de eye abeto emontin so crucial document exposed Tobinco FDA and Akufo-Addo's firm. The Herald continues to investigate into the Accra High Court order for the Food and Drug Board Authority to pay a whopping sum of 94 million to Tobinco Pharmaceuticals Limited for the unlawful destruction of unexpired drugs belonging to the company. I have unearthed more data confirming that Tobinco is not deserving of any amount. A crucial document in the custody of the Herald, dated February 6, 2017, had the current chief executive officer of the FDA, Delal Sidakun, insisting that Tobinco's conduct was criminal by the law, specifically the Public Health Act 2012 Act 851, but it remains unclear why she did not enter the witness box to testify in favor of the authority over the 2013 incident. Ms. Dako's demanding letter was in response to one written to her by Akufo-Addo, Prempeh and Co., the law firm of the president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and dated January 31st, 2017, in which Dr. Stephen Kwabena Opuni was severely condemned for the taking action against drugs imported into the country by Tobinco Pharmaceuticals Limited, owned by Samuel Amotobin, Akufo-Addo, Prempeh and Co., through one Alex Mante Osei, acting as the lawyers of the Tobinco Pharmaceuticals Limited, resurrected the 4-year standoff between FDA and Tobinco 24 days after the inception of the Akufo-Addo administration, accusing Dr. Opuni of savagery and brute harassment of Tobinco officers in the unlawful destruction of its important medicines. Tobinco's lawyer, in their letter in which they demanded compensation, stated that Dr. Opuni had categorically threatened to bring our client's CEO down and finish him like Semenshia, etc. However, in her response to the letter, the lassie Darko, who per document available to the Herald revealed was the brain behind the 2013 detection of Tobinco's unregistered product, fired back on behalf of the FDA, saying it denies the allegation contained therein and will say in response that its actions and activities have not occasioned your client and loss during the period in question. The FDA would like to put on record, for the avoidance of doubt, that your client, in a balanced disagreed of national law, and in particular the Public Health Act 2012 Act 851, engaged or angered the health and safety of Ghanaians, and especially the health of Ghanaians' children, by importing, distributing, and offering for sale fake, substandard, and unregistered medical products. She told the lawyer to please note that the law criminalize the above conduct and empowers FDA to act swiftly and timelessly in such instances to avert any danger posed to the public. We are of the firm belief that the FDA, acting through its officers, acted properly, diligently in accordance with due processes, in the reasonable belief that their failure to so act would jeopardize public health and safety. We wish to state emphatically that the FDA is not indebted to your client in any way, whether by way or contract or thought or at all, concluded Ms. Darko's letter. She was the acting CEO of the FDA then. Etikrata no ani yede eto so edi ama no ensemi yi ni na se chense krata bi ababonte a kire se nka wose yede sika potene 94 million Ghana cedis edema eye Tobinco ewo eye endro bia unlawfully FDA kire se wode eba oman na so omde court no kire se eye ofamra kwa so eno na ma me eye the last dakun ono enkane no na CEO eda eye dwumakuo na no FDA dwumakuo na no acting CEO wode krata abato monten so da bida ehu hia se yetua sika bia edema Tobinco na senti a yentua sika ema ne se enduro no yan yehwehwe mu ehunu se sabi ebe ha oman no titru ne eye emu mofra enu nti ana ye se enya de ebehwe so ama enduro na etimi abakrum na yenko enamentoa akenkan ne so emfama. Meanwhile, analysts have waded into the 94 million awarded to Tobinco, saying it justifies the work of the FDA. It was explained that FDA has always safely disposed of unregistered and unexpired products pursuant to Section 132 Clause 2 without court orders and has done so to date. It does so with guidelines pursuant to Section 148 Clause 2F, guidelines for the destruction of drugs. The judgment is it's suspected would open the paradox box for all disposals made without the order of a court since the FDA's inception to attract judgment. Following the court's order, as captured by the entry of the judgment, the FDA, acting through authorized officers, has powers under Section 13530 to enter any premises where an officer believes that a regulated product is perceived, stored, or conveyed. D. Seize and detain for the period that officer considers necessary on an article by means of or in relation to which it believes a provision of Act 851 has been contravened. The FDA's power includes the power to detain unregulated items on the premises of the preparator or importer, Section 1321, Clause 1. The FDA has authority to order the closure of premises. Hence, the public must be interested in knowing whether the FDA, acting through its officers in the period order under review, acted in the interest of the public health and safety or unlawful as described by the entry of judgment. Krata no so ana etwaso no Nia mekika yen na kyerɛ sɛ FDA ɛwɔ ho kwan sɛ wɔ ɛyɛ emra aye Act 851 no wo momra ne kyerɛ sɛ obetimi abowura premises bia wono wonfa sɛbe wonfa court order ewura hɔ efisɛ wono ani tumi ne ma ne ho kwan ma ne tumi edubura hɔ ekokosizi nneɛma bia sɛbe ense sɛ eni wo sɛ bakrom ne abakrom na wo hwɛ ɛyɛ Section 132 Clause 2 no nso ɛno so ɛma no saa kwanya na saa nso na Section 148 Clause 2 148 Clause 2F no eno nso ema no eye guidelines a otimi edidi ne dwuma na sabre ni na mamenkɔ na mamemfani ni na krata ne ewa papa krata ne wa yie pa na mamen conclude ema Mr. Tobin was tasked to record all the Astunians Amodequin superstructures in the country and to initiate the registration process for the unregistered product. The Herald contact at the FDA reviewed that so bad was Tobinco's product that he was forced to ship back his unregistered and unwholesome product back to the country of origin. This paper further learned that the FDA got tired of destroying the unwholesome drugs and also feared polluting the environment with poisonous gases coming from the destruction of Tobinco's medicine that is insisted in on the shipment. Furthermore, the Herald's contact at the National Security Secretariat, also known as the Blue Gate or Castle Annex, has revealed meetings that went on between Tobinco Pharmaceuticals official led by Mr. Tobin, the CEO of Bless GVX Pharma Limited, SN Kamat, and the FDA officials were additionally confessions were made by Mr. Tobin. The meeting at the National Security Secretariat was presided over by the late Kwaku Dankwa, who was a deputy to Lieutenant Colonel Larry Bevlo Latte. The Herald information is that on September 2, 2013, a request was made by the then acting deputy chief executive in charge of safety monitoring and officials trial, the last Daku, now FDA CEO of the Drug Enforcement Unit, to carry out investigation on Tobinco's drugs. Ms. Daku wanted the FDA to verify whether the unregistered product, Amodocune, was being promoted and distributed by the plaintiff Tobinco Pharmaceuticals. Ms. Daku also wanted the FDA to verify whether doctors at the Kwesimintim Hospital were prescribing the unregistered product. This was following a report received from the pharmacist at Crapest Pharmacy. The report of drug evaluation and registration dated September 6, 2018 showed that 48 of the 103 products were unregistered. 36 had expired registration and 16 were pending. Abusia, when in a chase Tobinco ndra afe eye efempinu ni dumiensa eba wo mayimuno na dodo na eye 103 products no ni register emu aduasa ensia nso na expire ana afe nso na 16 eye dunsia enso e wo pending a chase ye register na mienu nso wo eye valid registration chase mienu pe na eye valid registration enwu hwehwemu ana the newspaper aboroma sabrede yensa keka nkrata ni bia abusia ye kenka na esase ewa na yebetoa so ede amawo de me pese me kan ne se Tobinco versus oman no, because kamya kwese se bi buru se bi kronto wabo oman ne ka ewo ekwan bebiri so FDA hunu se edure ebe ha emwa no wose da bi wabrase wo hye ndro no enu nti de esa ba oman nim biem de wo mo mpre so kra ma ne mma ebia ne krata no wuntimi ehunu nkenkan because aye bibibi o na emom ni na na mabɔ ne tofa ede ama o mekenka no obrofo kasam no matimi akyerem kakra ede ama wo mesre so be subscribe na wa share page no ede ama yen aha Kasahene TV wodi anso be subscribe no wa share den wa share page no ede ama miri ede be poso hene na Kwaku anso ensam ne de eguso eba brepam no yetenase ya yebebɔ ni na mu ede ama ha ana mede ubisi